ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. The teams then, Manchester United against Tottenham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say Jan Vertonghen. Whether it be at centre-back, full-back or wing-back, he's comfortable on the ball and likes to step up the pitch and take the odd risk. He needed to add aggression to his game, and he has.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. It's Ibrahimovic! Clear. Blint. So what now? Goes for the cross. Ibrahimovic. Played it again. So it is still 0-0. Tries a through ball. Eriksson. Manchester United have turned this home of theirs into a fortress. 5 successive wins here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's there to get rid. Kyle Walker. Eriksson. Oh, he's come flying in. Juan Mata goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Played into the middle. Managed to get it away. Gets it back. It's a loose ball. Chadley. Gets it upfield. Smalling gets into the right position to intercept. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Wanyama. Kyle Walker. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Fires from distance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So there was the first half.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
An engrossing half. It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Manchester United take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Juan Mata. That had to be more accurate. They scored early in the second half to give them a 1-0 lead. Tottenham owe their previous result to some adept management.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with his substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
It's broken loose. Wanyama. Shaw. Manchester United haven't made a substitution yet. Eriksson. Kyle Walker. Ericsson with the ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Walker. Coaxed out to the wing. Walker looking to run onto it. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Now the pass. Played out wide. Ibrahimovic beats the offside trap. Ibrahimovic. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Sure. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Fine defending there. And that is that. Manchester United, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed, but don't worry, be happy. The landlord says your rent is late. You may have to litigate, but don't worry, be happy.
A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Belts one! Debussy. Looking for options. What a throw in. And it's Debussy. Cazorla with the ball through. It's Xhaka! Straight at the keeper.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
Rooney. On a strong run down the right. In by Rooney. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's a loose ball. Shots on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
He may have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Who's going to make this theirs? He's found his man. Ozil! Just off target.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Cuts it out. Not until half-time, and it is still goalless. Granit Xhaka, and it's Ozil. Brings it forward, and now they can launch a counter. Pogba. It's Pogba! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Away from immediate danger. Struck first time. Debussy. We hit half-time, so we reach the halfway point.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Rooney pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. In by Rooney. Shoots! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. 1-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Towering header! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Manchester United may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cazorla. Mertesacker. Kieran Gibbs. Mertesacker. Gibbs. Giroud. Played out to the wing. Mesut Ozil. Giroud. He's gone down. Now then. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Manchester United got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Memphis Depay. And it's Giroud.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer, because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment. As for a possible winner, I'm still not predicting.
And the finish!
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Granit Xhaka. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Going for goal! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end.